Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about daily discipline, daily wins. We're going to dive deep into why discipline, not motivation, plays the biggest role in helping you achieve your goals, and how small, consistent actions every day can bring massive results over time. If you're ready to change your life one disciplined step at a time, then stick with me until the end. Let's jump right in. Discipline beats motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It's like a burst of energy. It comes and goes. You might wake up some mornings feeling unstoppable, ready to conquer the world, but that feeling doesn't last. By the afternoon, it could vanish. The truth is, relying on motivation alone is unreliable. Discipline, on the other hand, is steady. It's the force that pushes you forward even when you don't feel like doing something. Think about it. How often do you feel motivated to get out of bed early, to work out, to study, or to pursue your goals when you're exhausted or stressed? Not very often, right? But discipline, the habit of doing something consistently, ensures that you take action regardless of how you feel. That's why discipline is far more important for long-term success than motivation. If you want to win the day, win your morning. And if you want to win your life, master your daily habits. Discipline doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't need to make massive changes all at once. It's the small, daily actions that build the foundation for success. I call them daily wins. Every time you choose discipline over convenience, you're making a deposit into your success bank. You're building momentum. The act of showing up, whether it's at the gym, for your studies, or working on your personal goals, gets easier over time. Why? Because you're forming a habit. Take something as simple as making your bed in the morning. It seems trivial, but that small act is a win. It sets the tone for your day. You've already accomplished something, and that sense of achievement propels you forward. Now apply that to bigger tasks: eating healthy, exercising, learning a new skill, or working on your side hustle. Each time you show up and do what needs to be done, no matter how small the task, you are winning the day. Over time, these small wins compound and lead to massive results. It's hard to stay disciplined every single day, but here's the key. Consistency is the backbone of discipline. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need to work at 100% capacity every single day. What you do need is to show up consistently, even on the days when you're tired, unmotivated, or overwhelmed. Just showing up matters more than you realize. Some progress is always better than no progress. The important thing is to focus on consistency, not perfection. A good example is fitness. You don't need to work out for 2 hours every day to see results. But if you consistently show up, even for a short workout, you're building the habit of discipline. You're proving to yourself that you can follow through on your commitments. So how do you build daily discipline? Here are a few actionable strategies that you can start implementing today. 1. Start small. Don't overwhelm yourself with huge goals right away. Pick 1 or 2 habits you want to develop and focus on those. For example, if you want to get fit, start with a 15-minute workout every day instead of an hour-long session. It's about consistency, not intensity. 2. Create a routine. Having a daily routine takes the guesswork out of your day. You don't have to think about what to do next because your day is already planned. This reduces decision fatigue and helps you stay disciplined. Set specific times for your habits, whether it's working out, reading, or practicing a skill, and stick to it. 3. Track your progress. Use a journal or an app to track your daily wins. There's something powerful about seeing your progress in front of you. It keeps you motivated and shows you how far you've come. 4. Embrace imperfection. It's okay if you miss a day or if you're not perfect. What matters is getting back on track quickly. Don't let one slip-up spiral into giving up altogether. Remember, discipline is about long-term consistency, not short-term perfection. 5. Reward yourself. Celebrate your small wins. Every time you complete a task or stick to your routine, give yourself a reward. Whether it's something simple like watching your favorite show or treating yourself to something you enjoy. Rewards reinforce the positive behavior of discipline. Daily discipline isn't just for your career or fitness. It applies to every area of life. Health. Whether it's eating healthy or getting enough sleep, discipline keeps your body and mind sharp. Relationships. Being present for your loved ones takes discipline. Show up for them, communicate, and nurture your relationships. Finances. Staying on top of your budget, saving, or investing requires discipline. It's the daily choices we make that determine our financial future. Personal growth. Whether it's reading a book, learning a new skill, or working on a side project, discipline and self-improvement pays off in the long run. When you make daily discipline a habit, you win in all these areas. Another crucial aspect of discipline is delayed gratification. In our world today, we're used to getting things instantly, whether it's information, entertainment, or even food. But success in life doesn't come instantly. It's earned through consistent effort over time, often without immediate rewards. This is where delayed gratification comes in. The ability to work hard today for a reward that might come months or even years later is the mark of true discipline. Think about it. Athletes train for years for a shot at a gold medal. Entrepreneurs put in endless hours for the chance to build a successful business. And students study for exams that will open up opportunities in the future. None of these rewards are immediate, but the people who achieve them understand that long-term success requires short-term sacrifices. This principle applies to all areas of life. If you want to build a successful career, you need to be willing to put in the effort day after day, even when you don't see immediate results. The same goes for fitness, finances, relationships, and personal development. The real magic happens when you stop expecting instant rewards and start trusting the process. Speaking of trust in the process, let's talk about discipline and self-belief. One of the main reasons people struggle with discipline is that they don't believe in their ability to change or succeed. If you failed in the past, you might start doubting whether you can stay disciplined in the future. But here's the truth. Discipline is a skill that anyone can develop, and self-belief is a muscle you can strengthen. When you consistently show up for yourself, when you keep the promises you make to yourself, you build self-trust. Over time, this creates a positive feedback loop. Each small success reinforces the belief that you can follow through, that you are capable of achieving your goals. And that belief fuels even more discipline. Remember, no one starts perfectly disciplined. Everyone struggles at first. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is persistence. The ones who succeed are the ones who keep going, even when it's hard, even when they mess up. They understand that each failure is just a step toward mastery. Lastly, let's address a key point: how to stay disciplined when life gets tough. We all face challenges, work stress, family responsibilities, unexpected setbacks. And during these times, it's easy to let discipline slide. But in reality, it's during these tough moments that discipline matters the most. Here's what you can do when life feels overwhelming. 1. Focus on the essentials. You might not be able to do everything perfectly when life gets busy, but you can still prioritize your most important habits. For example, if you're going through a tough week, maybe you cut down your workout time but still get in 15 minutes. Or you might reduce the number of tasks you work on but still tackle the most critical one. The key is to keep moving forward, even if it's just by a little bit. 2. Have a backup plan. Life will throw you off track sometimes, and that's okay. The important thing is to have a plan for how you'll get back on track. For instance, if you miss a day at the gym or skip a work session, don't let it spiral into a week of inaction. Decide in advance how you'll bounce back. Maybe that means doubling down the next day or adjusting your routine to fit back in what you missed. Having a plan keeps you disciplined even when things don't go as planned. 3. Keep your why front and center. When things get tough, reconnect with the reason you started in the first place. Why do you want to stay disciplined? Is it for your health, your family, your future? Keeping your why in mind can reignite your motivation and help you push through the hard times. With these strategies, discipline becomes not just a habit but a way of life. It's not about perfection. It's about showing up day after day, knowing that each small action brings you closer to your goals, and no matter how difficult it gets, remember, daily discipline, daily wins. Keep pushing, keep showing up, and you'll see the results over time. With that mindset, discipline becomes less of a burden and more of a gift. It's the pathway to becoming who you want to be. So embrace the journey, trust the process, and know that every disciplined action brings you closer to the life you envision for yourself.